So I just tried to open the drawer of my little table and it all collapsed. So I guess I'll have to do something with it. See if I can mend this without going and get James.
Oi, you. Quiet on set.
What?
Stop making noises, you. Right, quiet on set, everyone. Are we all ready? Lights, camera, action. Go for it.
Good morning. So it's the next day. This has been here for nearly 24 hours. So let's take these clamps out. Hey, looks like it worked. So as I've been looking at this,
I'm working with amateurs all the time. Working with amateurs. Can we have quiet on the set, please, everybody? Every time we go and do something, a dog starts munching, eating, snoring, farting. Da 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 da. Right, go for it.
okay, so as I was looking at this table, I don't even know where we got it from. I love the rusticness of it, but it's got so many marks on the top that I've decided to go and sand it and just put some wax or oil on it and bring it back to life. And at the same time, it treats the wood. So that's my job for today. And yes, our Frenchies are very noisy and they're like my shadow. So wherever I am, is always a dog grunting or sniffing or doing something. Hey!
Right, first coat, or first top coat I put on. Let that dry, see how that is in the morning and continue.
Good morning. How you doing? Hello. Where's Will? Oh, look at them. Oh, you look gorgeous. Hey? Isn't it?
These,
What do you want?
because,
Well, inside is okay, isn't it?
well, we can just take this out,
Clean that.
clean it, paint it, take this out, get some new.
Before, you better get the rubber before, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Make
But
sure.
these unbolt here,
Cool.
so we need to tidy that up. I've got a little job for you.
Yeah. How did that thing work?
Huh?
How did that finish work?
It's all right, but it's going to take some serious sanding.
Does it sound okay?
Well, I've sanded it here.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah.
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 So, do you need another coat, or is that?
I don't know, I might get away with it. I have to do something there, but need to let it dry out a bit more. It's still a bit wet. So, yeah, it feels good. I'm just wondering whether it just needs another skim over it. Just a thin skim, just to. The first coat's a bit iffy, isn't it? But I think it's going to take quite a bit of sanding.
So, are you gonna try one wall with a skim on top?
Yeah, I think I'll do one, but the problem is I don't have enough materials, and as it's cold all day, that's probably shut, isn't it?
Morning.
Morning.
Your dogs look lovely.
Only a couple of hours and then they'll be home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is Are we going to leave this door frame in and then just sand it down?
Yeah.
Because it's going to might create more mess than not.
Yeah.
The lock came off then.
Part of it was ruined, wasn't it?
The door frame?
Yeah.
No, I think the door frame's all right. It just needs a little bit of filling, a bit of wood
It's
filling.
not that mouldy.
No.
It's not.
I think one of those like here, isn't it? It will look all right. I think if we take it out, it's going to create more problems.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you can actually add a door in there if you want to, or something in the swing, one of those saloon doors.
I think that we were talking about that frame the other day. It looks nice in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, leave it, just sand it down and then repair it, put some wood filler in it, whatever. But I think if we take it down, we'll open up a can of worms, only to replace it with something. So it's pointless taking it out. The wood's fine, it's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's just the paint around it, so yeah. Wow, it's all looking quite amazing here. So Andrew has
You
been...
can use the Leroy stuff and go over the top of this. The Leroy stuff. Yeah. The filler.
The first one.
Because it goes over paint.
The sand one.
Yeah, it goes over paint. So
Yeah, I mean, actually it worked out quite well because that was thicker paint going around that lip, and it all just came off.
Yeah, so here is looking quite good. Andrew has been putting the first coat on this render, and makes a huge difference, especially the back wall there. So they on the last run for the finish. It's actually been about a year, exactly a year since they bought this property. And thinking back in the last year, it's quite incredible what the guys have achieved here. And now is the last stretch to make it look homely, which I'm sure they will do.
Homely?
Homely, yeah, like a home instead of a house.
Yeah. Homely.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, sorry. Oh, he's so cute, that dog. Look at Will, looks like the lady.
Driving the car.
Oh, they're hilarious. Look at that. Hello, boys. Oh, they're funny.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Oh, that's corny. Right. So, only joking. Right. Been doing the plasterboarding, or doing the filling of the plasterboard, getting on with that. And Andrew has been working down here in the kitchen, fixing everything in there, getting ready for us to move on to the next stage. And he's obviously been very busy rendering this wall, or the walls. So, in the meantime, I've got just a couple of hours here today because I've got to take Christina to the airport. She's going to go and visit the kids and grandkids and just catch up with them, leaving me home alone. So let's see how we get on. So I've just dropped Christina off at the airport, and I thought I'd just take a quick look and see what the sea's doing, see what the beach is like. It's beautiful. I mean, we're in March, beginning of March, and the temperature is chilly, I guess. It's not roasting hot. But there are people on the beach in their swimwear sunbathing, so it's not that bad. I think since I've been here, I've acclimatized to the weather over the years, and now I feel that where people that come on holiday, they think it's lovely and warm, I actually find it quite chilly. So it's quite funny how time changes and how your body adapts. I do know when we used to come here in the winter, I used to be in a t-shirt and loving the sun, and Christina's mum would be wrapped up in hat, gloves, coats, and couldn't understand how I was standing there in a t-shirt. So yeah, over time you do adapt, and you do get used to the warmth. And it's the same in the summer when it gets really hot. you know, you've adapted to it again, and you're able to function within a certain degree. But it is quite fascinating how we how our bodies acclimatise to everything that's going on with the weather. But yeah, I definitely feel the cold even when it's relatively warm. So that's quite interesting. Right, I'm back home, and just something I need to quickly do. Sorted. Actually, just doing that just reminded me of something about this table. Christina recently stripped it down and repaired it and made good some of the damage that was on it. And she's started her own channel. It's called Christina Makes, and it's all about all the things she does, all the things she makes, the things she repairs, and her joy for all crafty stuff. So show her the love. Go over to her channel, Christina Makes. The link will be in the description and in the comment section. Go over there, show her the love, and subscribe and give her the thumbs up. That would be wonderful, and she'll be very, very happy when she comes home. The problem with Portuguese houses are that they're very, very cold. There's no insulation in them. It is so cold in this house. It's lovely and warm outside, and it's freezing in here. It is actually, it's actually 12 degrees in the house at the moment, and it really is uncomfortable. And this is something that I really dislike immensely. I don't mind if it's cold outside, as long as I've got somewhere warm to come. The pellet burner does work, but it only heats up this area, the lounge and the kitchen area. The rest of the house is like a fridge, and you know, it's so cold in here that we open the door to the fridge and huddle around it just to get some warmth. It's just ridiculous. It really is cold. And anybody buying a Portuguese house, bear that in mind, because whew, it's horrible. It's horrible to be cold. That's rather exciting. Right, I'm going to set this up while Christina's away and see if I can get it working. Our Wi-Fi here in the village is absolutely rubbish. We have spent so much time arguing with the provider of our Wi-Fi to speed it up, and they just can't. They said that, well, they haven't said, but we keep getting told that fibre optics is coming into the village. It was supposed to come this winter or in the new year. There's no sign of it. So we were gifted from a company called Less Stress Mortgages Wi-Fi. So happy days. I'm going to set it up. So up there is a pipe that runs through the thick wall and into the house, and I was hoping that the connection here, I was hoping that this connection was just straight, but it's got a kink in it, so I won't get that through the wall or through the existing pipe in there. So I'm going to have to go to plan B. Did a little hole through there. That one up there wasn't big enough, as I explained, so I put a hole through there. The cable runs around here, and the old Wi-Fi is doing its thing, and it's fantastic, so really happy with that. Now I've got to get on with something else, which is this. I've got to cut this to shape. This is for our windows in the village house. Time to go and get my wife from the airport. It's always a pain when she goes away, because I trash the house and then I spend ages trying to clean it. Hopefully it's clean. I do it every time. Every single time. I'm useless. Anyway, I'm excited to see her, and I'm excited to see her. She's been away 4 days. Oh, there we go. She's been away 4 nights, and I miss her when she's away. So I'm excited. So I'm off there to get her now and catch up with her.
Okay, I'm back. I really need to learn to not leave my husband home alone. He can't really look after himself.
Thank you.
So now I'm back.
I am here.
Now I'm back, and it's time to start working again.
What do you mean I can't look after myself?
Well, you can't eat properly.
Well,
You don't feed yourself. Oh, baby boy, you missed mama. Yeah?